When I last caught up with Dave Grohl, he made me a promise.
Drinks are on me. How about that?
Well, you've picked the right person because I don't drink, so it's not going to cost you very much at all. And on the eve of their huge Geelong gig and the first international stadium show Australia has seen since the start of the pandemic, he made good on it. Well, sort of. Welcome, Dave.
Cheers.
Okay, sure.
It's great to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. This is exactly how I imagined having a drink with Dave Grohl would go. After what seems like a lifetime, live music is bouncing back. Crowds are packed, Aussies are back on stage, and we're finally opening our shores to some international favourites. And who better to have kicked things off than the Fooey's?
One of the first shows that we did was reopening Madison Square Garden in New York City. And we got 2 weeks notice. I was like, holy shit. Like, we hadn't practiced a live gig for, a year and a half or something like that. And in that time where everything was shut down, I had this reoccurring dream where I would walk out on stage, the house lights would go down, the audience would go, wow, and I'd come out and just stare at them and we would have that moment of just seeing each other for the first time. That night at Madison Square Garden, that exact thing happened. My dream came true, where I walked out on stage and just stood there, and you don't have to play a note or say a thing. You just look at each other and you're just like, oh, thank God,
How long did that moment last?
Oh, I milked it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's great because in that moment, you really feel all the time that's passed. And it represents a bit of hope or a bit of healing and a return to that thing that was taken away. It's something that human beings need to do. We're not meant to be alone, and we need to share that communal energy, whether it's music or sport or church or whatever it is. It's like we're meant to be together, and it's those moments that make you realize, like, oh, we're not alone. And then if you have a soundtrack that you can join everyone in chorus together, 50, 60, 70,000 people together singing one song, that's magic. It's great.
It's communion, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's times like these, you learn to live again. It's times like these, you give and give again.
This one-off concert marked the Foo Fighters' 13th visit to Australia. Lucky for some.
This is one of our most cherished and favorite places to play in the world, and has been. I'm not just saying that.
Why? What is it about Australia?
I don't know. I mean, we used to have this nickname for Australia.
Yeah.
We called it the 90s. Because it was so fun. Every time we came down, it's like big guitars and big personalities and big smiles and big fun and big sky. Like everywhere we went, it's a beautiful place. And there is a real Australian disposition that I guess we relate to in some way and always have.
I've heard another rumour.
What?
And the rumour is that that show in Geelong, that's not it.
Oh, as if that's going to be the last show we're going to play down.
Okay, so hit me with it. What are you?
We're coming back.
When?
I actually don't know that. That's too far in the future. I don't even know what I'm doing next week. But of course we're coming back for a tour.
Do you have a
We will be announcing the tour soon.
November is when we're back.
Oh.
On Monday.
Oh, okay.
This is so you can say it.
See what I mean?
This is it. This is the announcement.
Well, this is, ladies and gentlemen.
At home, Dave's a proud father to 3 daughters, and they're already showing signs of being just like their dad. I want to talk to you about your family.
Okay.
Because this footage that goes around on YouTube and stuff of Violet, your daughter, coming on stage and singing an Adele song.
Yeah.
And I just thought this is the most amazing thing in the world. Dave Grohl playing an Adele song while his daughter sings.
Yes.
She's better than you, isn't
Oh my God, she's better than almost anyone I know. Violet starts singing, and it's absolutely perfect. And not just perfect in pitch or tone, but the amount of soul that comes out of her 15-year-old heart. You're just like, so yes, she's an incredible singer. And for me, to share that with her is like we have the coolest relationship. She's the coolest kid. And then Harper, my 12-year-old, she's my mini me in that she's just kind of like this perfect female representation of my DNA.
Right.
So she got the weird lens and the smart ass and is also a drummer.
I want to talk to you about that because
Yeah.
there's a great thing towards the start of your book where Harper says, I want to become a drummer. Is this the proudest Dave Grohl moment?
It's the proudest, but it's a big one. I mean, I felt like it was almost inevitable. But the problem is that I never took lessons to play, so I don't know how to give lessons. So I'm like, wait. And I gave her AC/DC's Back in Black.
Oh, yes.
And I'm like, this is all you need to know.
Yes.
And before long, she's just like, whap. And that's done.
I hear it now.
But the craziest thing was I was watching her. Her posture was the same as mine. Her arms and her elbows did the same thing as she played, and her head sort of popped up like that. And it was almost like I was watching a 12-year-old version of myself playing the drums.
I'm being told I don't take any more time.
No!
Again.
Just give us a little bit more, please. We never get to do this.
I'm happy to keep going. We can
Yeah,
turn the
let's go.
cameras off and just keep going if you want. I don't
Let's
know.
just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask you one more question.
Yes.
You get to be remembered for one thing when you're gone. You are either remembered as a drummer
Yeah.
or a guitarist
Okay.
or a frontman.
Right.
Which one is it?
Can I add one more?
Oh, okay.
Drinking buddy.
Yeah, but you say that, but I just got tap water.
If you be my drinking buddy, I'm game.
And he wasn't lying.
It's gonna be one hell of a sound check.
I never saw him again. For all the information on Foo Fighters tour tickets, yes, the tour. Head to our website.
You guys are BFFs now. So much time together lately.
Did you have a bit of fun there, did you?
Yeah, it was
I
good fun.
suspect.
I didn't even notice the cameras, Steve.
Great interview.